Good afternoon, everyone. I hope you have had a fantastic weekend. We did have some sunshine. Not quite sure where it's gone. It seems a bit miserable today, but hey ho, it doesn't mean that Monday cannot be positive, and it certainly doesn't stop us being inspired, focused, motivated, and working on our business to ensure its growth and increase profitability, if I can even say the word. So today I wanted to share with you about the power of 10. Now, for me, part of the reason why I set up SLJ Consultancy is about helping businesses thrive, not just survive. And when the way in which you thrive is ultimately by growth. And how do you achieve that growth? Well, there are a number of different ways, and there are, plenty of courses, coaches, consultants who provide advice regarding business growth, and they focus on particular aspects, for example, marketing or sales, or you sell it, you have a digital course or whatever. But I think for me, one of the key things that I have noticed is a number of businesses don't have the key foundations in place. Now, I have been working with a client who has had a business for 19 years, is a construction business, and they have limited foundations. And when I'm talking about the foundations, I'm talking about vision. I'm talking about the direction in which they want the business to go. That they are literally going day by day, fighting fires that they are constantly dealing with, in terms of being able to get work in the diary, within a satisfactory period of time, getting the work done on time, cash flow, all of these systems that should be in place. But like I said, they've not got the direction, so they don't know. They're just literally taking it day by day. So there's no specific vision as to where they want the business to be, what their financial goals are, and keeping track of whether they're on target to meet that. You've got to look at the mindset of the business owner. Are they focused? Are they positive, or are they feeling so stressed and so anxious that ultimately they can only see what's right in front of them and not seeing the bigger picture? But ultimately, it's not even just about the direction of the business and the mindset of the business owner. It's also the mindset of your staff. So are your staff on board with the direction in which you're taking your business? So if you as a business owner don't know the direction, and you don't know, and I talk about this a lot, you don't know the business's why, or you don't have a clear marketing message. If you don't know it as a business owner, how on earth are you going to make sure that your staff know it? You've also got to make sure that you've got solid, reliable staff, that you've got the retention and the loyalty. And how do you keep all of these things? And then you've got, in terms of the systems and processes in place of, what strategies is the business actually using to get the leads, get the clients on board? With a lot of businesses, I see that word of mouth is used, which is fantastic. It's one of the best ways. If you're being recommended, it's definitely a worthwhile aspect. But you need to don't be reliant on just one form of source of work. You need to have other sources of work, because ultimately businesses go through waves, right? And if you then have other sources rather than just recommendations, and you have a consistent marketing strategy. So one of the things that I've seen so many businesses do is they've got a flurry of leads coming in, and they've got the sales, and their calendars are getting booked up, and then they stop marketing. I was like, no, You need to continuously do the marketing. It might be the fact that you don't necessarily take on as many sales, but you need to make sure that the marketing is in place. It might be the fact you have to say to your potential customers, it's like, we are so busy at the moment but our customer service is so important to us that we have to be honest with you. The earliest point in which we can do your work is X date. We would love to obviously work with you, but to ensure that our customer service remains consistent and to the level in which we want it to be, we don't want to overbook ourselves in terms of the work that we're doing. Now, some customers might not like that and they want it there and then. And that's sometimes where you have to make a business decision as to whether you say, well, I'm sorry, we can't help you on this occasion, please come back to us, or whether you push yourselves. But there's always that question of, will the customer service then drop as a result of taking on that additional work? So it's talking about, making sure your marketing strategies, as I talk about your marketing message being on point, is your sales process on point, in terms of your financials. And I talk about this on a regular basis. Do you know your numbers? And, is the cash flow flowing? Or is it the fact that you are constantly fighting fires? You've got suppliers chasing you left, right, and centre, and you're like, how on earth am I going to pay these? These are just a number of different aspects of business where the foundations, if you have your sales process right, you have your marketing strategies and your marketing message right, you know the direction in which the business is going, you know your financials, you've got staff that believe in what you're trying to build. This is where I talk about the power of 10. So just imagine if you had 10% more efficiency in relation to your financial processes. What would that lead to? Increased cash flow. If you had 10% increased efficiency and effectiveness in relation to your marketing, what difference would that make? Increased leads. If you had for example, improved sales process, what would that lead to? Increase in turnover. If you had 10% improved mindset, what would that lead to? Increased focus. If you had 10% improved business planning, that would lead to increased vision for the business and direction. The power of 10 is so powerful because just that 10% improvement in relation to your business is what then ultimately leads to your increased profitability, increased stability, and the business thriving, therefore growth. And it gives you, the business owner, the freedom so that you can be doing other things. You can be working on the business, not just in the business. Efficiency and effectiveness of a business is how you succeed. It's how you grow. If your business is not efficient and you are literally chasing your tail all of the time, you are fighting fires all of the time, your business will never grow. If anything, your business will go backwards, because ultimately you're not putting in the effort to the bits that actually make the business solid and profitable. And this is the reason why I've built the Ultimate Business Accelerator, the Power of 10. Because I believe that just 10% of improvement on your efficiency and your effectiveness of your business will make a massive difference in terms of your business profitability. Now, it might be the fact that you only have 10% improvement in one area, but imagine if you had 10% improvement on all of the areas I've talked about, on your financials and your cash flow, on your leads, on your sales process, on your mindset, on your business planning. Where would your business actually be compared to where it is right now? Is your business where you want it to be right now? And I could pretty much lay money on the fact that it probably isn't. There might be some businesses that are flourishing, and I really hope that there are. But I think so many businesses are trying to adapt to what has happened over the last 12 to 18 months. And we're still ultimately in a pandemic. Yes, life is a little bit more normal, but we're never ever going to have the normal in which we once knew before this pandemic hit. We need, as businesses, to be able to adapt. Things are different now. There is different policies where some, people have enjoyed working from home and they want to continue working from home. A business has got to be able to adapt. And some businesses don't know how. They're so used to being in one way, and that's worked for a number of years. I know from even the legal profession as an example. I often say, to me, the legal profession is often 10 years behind the times. They don't use the more modern marketing strategies. In terms of there's such a high level of regulatory and compliance that it makes it sometimes quite a challenge to be able to grow and move forward. So how can we adapt? How can we adapt to these changing times? And this is why, for me, the power of 10 is so important, because I genuinely believe that businesses can thrive, not just survive. They can thrive in a pandemic and outside of a pandemic. It's about having the guidance so that that can actually happen. And it's having the right guidance. It's having somebody who is in your corner, who believes in you as the business owner, who believes in your business and believes that you can obtain the growth that you are hoping to achieve. Now, different businesses will have different ideas as to what growth they want. Excuse the squeaky toy in the background. The dog is trying to get my attention. But ultimately, growth and goals. Every business will have a different vision to another. That's not right or wrong. It's just a case of, I want to help those businesses reach the goals in which they're trying to, what they have actually set for themselves. Now, whether that is a case of an increase in, for example, you're £100,000 turnover and you want to get to 150, or you're a 500,000 pound turnover and you want to get to £1 million, doesn't matter the level, because ultimately just that 10% efficiency can make all of the difference to your business. So if you are interested in adding 10% efficiency and effectiveness to your business, whether it's just in one of those areas or lots of those areas, I truly believe that the power of 10, the ultimate business accelerator, is for you. I believe it will help you go from where you are now and help you achieve those goals. It will help you set those goals if you haven't already set them. It will help you in terms of your focus. It will help you know your numbers. It will help you build your leads. It will help you improve your sales process. It will help you in terms of you working with your staff and even looking at your recruitment processes. There is so much to this ultimate business accelerator that, ultimately I sit and I would look at your business and we would put a plan in place as to what parts of the accelerator program are suitable and what you need for your specific business. And I look at that on a monthly basis. If you're interested, excuse me 1 second, say hello to Fitz. If you are interested in learning more about the ultimate business accelerator, the power of 10, then the best thing that you can possibly do is either send me a DM or book in a strategy session. I will put the link in the comments after the live has finished so that you can book in. There's also a link on our website. So the website is www.sljconsultancy.co.uk. There's a little bit more about the accelerator program on the website too. And I really want to work with as many businesses as I can. I want to make your business at least 10% more efficient and more effective in one area, if not more areas, so that I can see that your business is growing. You grow, that for me that means then I am achieving what my goal is. I want to see businesses thrive, not just survive. So make sure that you click the link. If, for example, you want to have a bit of a chat, then like I said, put in, even if you put in the comments strategy, I can get you booked in with the strategy session, or click the link. It's nice and easy. You just literally got to put your name and your email address and select the date in which you want to be booked in. It's so easy. Make the most of this opportunity, because I truly believe I can make your business more efficient and more effective, therefore leading to growth and freedom for you as a business owner. Just imagine just imagine right now if your business was how you envision it being. And that's what I want to help you achieve. So thanks for listening, guys and girls. So if you want to hear any more, get yourself booked into the strategy session. Remember, the power of 10.